The first question that comes to mind is why a store in Pensacola, Florida would be named after an infamous Apache medicine man. And the answer is actually pretty simple. After his capture in the 1880s, Geronimo was locked up at Pensacola's Fort Pickens and quickly became the city's most popular tourist attraction.
I do know that some of the ladies would come over from the mainland on a ferry just to see Geronimo, and he was quite a performer for them.
The next question is how this German-born clothing designer came to own Geronimo's Outpost. And that one's slightly more complicated. It started about 7 years ago when Angelica Unzens moved from California to Pensacola to marry local businessman Fred Simmons. After a few years, she started tossing around some ideas for a store.
First of all, I wanted to be different to any other store on the island. And since we have some great artists in Pensacola, I thought it would be great to bring local art and local craft to the island.
So 4 years ago, Angelica opened a store that featured local artists. Then she approached local galleries that were hidden away from the tourists and gave them a place to sell their art on the beach.
You see, the tourists come to this island, but they hardly ever go downtown.
So she brought the art to them. 4 years later, the Destination Guide's best beach store in Pensacola is a thriving business.
Today I would like to invite you to follow me into my store to see all the wonderful art that the locals produce in this town. We all are friends in this building. We all make a little bit of money, and the tourists love it because when they come into my store they say, wow, we have never seen anything like it.
My name is Karin Zimmerman, and I'm a local artist. I began from putting little items in there, little souvenir items. It grew to now I'm concentrating on costume jewelry, fashion jewelry, and I think my art degree gives me the opportunity to kind of look at jewelry with a more critical eye.
Zimmerman isn't the only artist who's evolved. When Geronimo's Outpost first opened, it focused primarily on local art and high fashion.
Over the years, I found out that the tourists are not only looking for real art, they're also looking for souvenirs, which I didn't want to put in originally. So from a proper art store, it became art, craft and souvenir store. So we cater for everybody now. And her colorations are extraordinary. She is very famous and she also exhibits in the downtown galleries. Here she is, very beautiful. She started drawing at the age of 2. And when you look at her work, it shows you how concerned she is about the environment. This flower, for instance, has the whole world in the center. The turtles running towards the ocean. You can see the new generation of painters and artists are very concerned with the environment and with conservation. She is from Holland, but she lives here now, and she is an artist. When you look closer, you see she makes everything in real sterling silver and freshwater pearls. This is my favorite place in the store. I love fashion, and this store wouldn't be complete without hot fashion out of Hollywood. Let me show you some of my favorite designs. This is just hot off the press in Los Angeles. Beautiful material, wonderful dresses. The one that I'm wearing is our bestseller. I would say it's the amount of work we have put into creating this jewel on the beach that sets us apart from everybody, even in downtown Pensacola.
I think we've come a long ways, and our hard work has proven to be fruitful.
I'm well known here for the fashion, and all my customers and my friends always come back to me because we have the hottest stuff.